Hi, my name is Devin, and today I'm going to be talking about Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, also known as Blade Runner, and how Philip K. Dick proves no person is an island. What is Blade Runner? Blade Runner is a dystopian novel that takes place in San Francisco. The protagonist, Rick Deckard, is hired to kill 3 androids from his old work as a Blade Runner, somebody who kills androids. 3 androids have come to Earth to extend the lifespan because they were made to live for only 4 years. The 3 androids are Pris, Roy, and Zora. Philip K. Dick is the author who wrote this book in 1968. He also written some novels such as Total Recall and Minority Report that both became very popular films. Thesis statement. So, through an examination of society, empathy, and humanity experienced by Rick Deckard, Philip K. Dick provides the reader with a heightened understanding of proving that no person is an island. How does Philip prove no person is an island? Philip proves this fact using Rick Deckard and the trials he faces. Society works together to rebuild this Earth, so society. Everyone needs something to take care of, empathy, and the realization that humanity was always related to one another, humanity. First off, society. They created a religion called Mercerism to help humans connect with each other using an item known as an empathy box. This box allows you to feel and see true human connection. This was only created because all humans were lonely and needed a source of hope. Solid evidence that you cannot live alone is that engineers created androids to help humans adapt to the new lifestyle on Mars. Since everyone was lonely, people also used to make love with them, which caused a lot of confusion. Humans tended to work together to find people to talk to. For example, Phil was very cruel, but Rick Deckard decided to work with him anyways. He gained lots of knowledge from Phil when they worked together. Secondly, empathy. Everyone in the novel owns an animal to display their social wealth and to take care of something. Humanity is used by technology instead of humanity controlling the technology. This makes people have nothing to care about because everything they do is taken over by robots. Rick wants real animals throughout the novel, and once he gets one, he is killed by an android. People in this novel often experience no emotion whatsoever. They instead rely on a mood organ that can change and monitor your mood by the turn of a dial. This proves that people cannot even take care of themselves, so they rely on technology to survive. People have become so depressed and sad that they began to rely on a mood organ. This is wrong in many ways because primarily, emotions are a natural human concept. Relying on technology produced by Android is just another way that androids are taking over humanity. A common way to cure people's depression and loneliness is therapy. If people stop experiencing emotions, who will take up the jobs of nursing and therapy? Service and social jobs often require human interaction, since these tasks cannot be completed by bots. Most jobs have and will be taken by androids. How will androids produce real human empathy and real human nature? Thirdly, and lastly, humanity. Although humans started the war, at the end of the day, humanity still lived together because loneliness caused humanity to be torn apart. We all shared the same emotions in the end and make us relate to each other. Relatability helps us understand that we all live the same lives, and that if everyone is suffering from being alone, then some way something will work out together as unison. Rick finds a living toad in the middle of the desert. He believes that it was set by Mercer to find a living toad. Rick believes that he must save the toad because he can't leave it alone and he needs to find a partner. Rick is projecting himself in terms of the toad. The toad symbolizes humanity and how it finds a way to live through even the most dangerous situations and environments. Rick continues to value the toad even after he learns that it was robotic. This suggests that Rick has come to find humanity even in androids. Rick's wife, Irene Deckard, has relationship problems with Rick and were not able to work the differences. It is only at the end where they settle down and begin to enjoy their lives. They both began to understand each other. Philip teaches the reader that this signifies that no one can live on their own and need people with them to survive. To do so, you must conclude your differences and become one with the rest of the world. Why did I choose Blade Runner? I chose this novel because I watched a series of movies before and was truly wowed by the direction of Ridley Scott. I decided to read the novel and was not disappointed. There were no similarities between the movie and the novel. However, the novel explained the better story by putting you in the shoes of Rick Deckard and lets you experience the torment the characters feel when loneliness hits them. This novel helped my arguments because the entire novel is based off the main theme of isolation. People in the novel have wives that are not even human. Beyond the novel. This novel makes me think about how we are getting closer to reality and how we can relate with the novel to the present day. Police officers were a big symbolism of power in Blade Runner. They talk about how the police act like they're a superior class over all others. And this fact is becoming true when you think about the protests going on all across the world. All these facts considered, Philip's view of the future is not very far off. The Black Lives Matter protests, the Hong Kong protests, and much other things like China's dictatorship is all becoming a reality, and Philip K. Dick actually predicted this. So, in conclusion, thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you learned something about isolation and Blade Runner.